everyone, my name is Elena and thanks for watching part 3 of my video. If you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, I've included the link below. Today I will be talking about our card system and how we organize our week and our day using the lessons we've already filed into our crate. If you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, please stay tuned. Okay, so I finished putting each of the piles and sorting it by week. So the school year is finished. It didn't take too long, and it went pretty smooth. Again, I just recommend that you make sure that you have everything in order before you start filing. You just make sure that you just want to check everything and make sure they're in the correct piles so that you don't have any issues with pages getting mixed up in the wrong week. I'm going to show you now. Oh, and by the way, I only used 66 of these white folders because not every folder had a test. So basically it was 6 less than what I had said. But again, these come in packs, I think, so I don't know if it would be saving much with just the 6 folders. But again, if you didn't want to put them in, you don't have to, but I kept them because I know I'll wind up using it anyway for something else. So basically I'm going to show you now how I organize the week. Every Sunday usually, but it could be on the weekend or whenever you want. I just spend a few minutes pulling out the pile of papers that will be in the first folder I was telling you about with the worksheets, and I now will put them into her cart. So let me go through that with you and I'll show you. I'm going to pull back here so you can see what it looks like. So I basically have a cart here next to her desk, and I got this at Michael's, and I find it really useful with organizing her papers for the week and then also for her textbooks. So this is definitely, I'm not saying that you need to go out and get a cart. I just had this again because we used Becca last year and there were a lot of textbooks and there were a lot of papers that we needed to organize, so this cart came in handy. And it's also neat, and I also wound up making these tabs here, so it's nice because when she's finished you could just put this on the right side here and I know that her work is done, and then I could go ahead and check her work. So again, everything is organized, and I actually have it in the order of what her day would be. So I have English, math, reading, handwriting, spelling, heritage studies, Turkish, health, science, and art. And it's very easy for her. Once all of the folders are filled, she can literally just do everything on her own. She can just turn on her laptop and she will go through each subject on her own by whichever day it is. So I'll show you how I have it organized inside. So basically I have folders in here, and they're labeled from Monday through Friday, and I also have one extra folder in here for the worksheets that are finished that I'll put at the end of the week inside to just keep everything together. So I will have these folders in each of these bins, but also I will include anything that has a textbook. So like for reading, I keep her textbook in here as well. And remember when I was telling you that with handwriting, I didn't pull out the pages to put these in the crate. So the textbook will be in here, and also the handouts that I put in this binder. And actually binders don't fit in here, so I wound up getting these flexible ones, and I just cut the edge so that it could fit inside of the drawer easily. But now I have that all together, and not every single drawer is going to need 5 folders. For example, our language, Turkish, we don't do every day. We only just do it once a week, and art, we only do it once a week, so I don't need to have 5 folders in there. And I didn't double check with all of the subjects with Bob Jones, but I think that there will be probably another 1 or 2 that I won't be doing every single day. So you don't need to have 5 folders for every bin, so you could just figure out what you will need so you know how many to get. And these folders were not expensive. Again, I got these at Target. They were, I can't remember, but they were just not like very less than $1, maybe 30-40 cents, something like that. Let me go ahead now and show you what I do. So I basically will pull out the stack of papers that will be here, And I already pulled out week 2 for you because I wanted you to see what I do with the tests. So I pulled that out and I lay it out on her bed. So I have that right here, and I have everything laid out here for you. Okay, so the first thing, I'm going to basically just do one so that I don't take up too much time in the video. But I will do math with you, and I have all the folders laid out. So again, it's Monday through Friday. And what you're basically going to do is you're going to look at the bottom of the page where it shows you your lesson and and the number of the page here, and whatever the handout number would be on the top. And you want to just match that with your video lesson guide that I put over here. And normally with a Becca, you can literally just use the lesson number on the bottom and just go, with that handout, that chart I had said that would be helpful to make from lessons 1 through 5 and 6 through 11 and so on. But because there's hands out with BJU, you're going to need to have the video lesson guide handy to just make sure you have the right handouts with the right lesson. So for example, day 6 is going to be Monday. So we're going to look over here. We're going to look at the text number. So we're looking at 13 through 14. And we're going to just make sure we have 13 over here. And then with day 6, there's also a handout. So we have day 6 here. So these 2 pages are going to go into the Monday folder. Here's the Monday folder. So I'm going to take that. And inside my folder, I labeled it to do and done. So I will put it on this side. And when she is finished, she will put it back in the folder on the other side. And that will be finished for them. Excuse me. So now we go to the next set of papers. And by the way I broke this down was by subject, obviously. So you basically have math, then you have English, I have reading, the writing, and this is the Abeka one that I'm supplementing with, so you wouldn't have this here. Heritage studies, and then the art that I'm supplementing with. And then her tests, I basically just put up here. So again, so now we're going to go to lesson 7, which is going to be Tuesday. And I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to just double check day 7, which is Tuesday. And I'm going to make sure there's no handouts. There is a handout. So we're going to have a handout, and then there's page 15 through 16. So here's page 15 and 16. And I guess there isn't a handout actually. Oh, it's that this is one of the extra ones that you would need to print out online, and I didn't do that. So that's, see if you see the star there, those are ones that are not in the handout that come with the kit. So anyway, so this is Tuesday, and then we have Wednesday. So now we're going to go to lesson 8, which says it right there. And lesson 8 has a handout, and to double check that again, we have our handout here, and we have pages 17 through 18. Okay, so 17 through 18, fact review handout as it states. We're going to put this in to do folder. Okay, sorry that I am working with one hand here trying to get this in. It's not easy. Okay, that's good enough. Wednesday, now we have Thursday. And that should be lesson 9, which it says it right here. Normally there would be one extra lesson for Friday, but this week there's a test. So you could see the Thursday, what I just put in there was page 19 through 20, and day 10 shows a test, chapter 1 test. So now I'm going to grab the chapter 1 test that's right here, and I'm going to put it in her Friday folder. Now I put it in the folder because my daughter's pretty honest. She's not the type that's going to go look ahead and try to do it beforehand. So I have no issues with doing that. But if you feel that you need to just keep it in the crate, then that's of course a great idea as well. So I haven't had any issues with her looking ahead. So I just keep it in the folder. So that's it. So now we have the folders Monday through Friday, and I'm going to take them and I'm just going to put them back in her drawer. and we're good. So she'll now know that on, basically we'll be doing this for every subject. So she'll know that all of her folders are filled for the week. And on Monday, she'll need to take out her Monday folder, go through the video, and then do her worksheets in here, and then put them on the next side. And she's finished. And then she would put her tab on that side, and I know that it's finished. So I think I covered everything. I don't feel like I left anything out, but if you do have any questions, feel free to put anything below, and I'll do the best to get back to you. I hope that this helped you, and I do wish you the best of luck with organizing, and thank you for watching.